Right, welcome back. I think it's been about 6 weeks since our last adventure, which was a hard one up
Wild Boar Fell.
Wild Boar Fell. So we're back in the Cheviot. We've just parked at Hethpool, Sunday the 3rd of August. And I haven't been out for 6 weeks because I've had a bit of a bad back. So we're just going to do a little one just to test the back out. So we're going to head up towards Ringchester's and have a bit of a explore around that area, see if there's anywhere decent to pitch. And it's lovely, isn't it? It's nice and warm. There's a bit of a warm breeze, but it's going to be bad in the morning because Storm Floris is arriving apparently. So we're going to have to make sure we pitch in the right direction because it's going to rain heavy and pretty strong wind, I think. So that'll be fun. But I've got a new shelter to test out, so that'll be even more fun. Anyway, we'll better get up this hill, have a little look around, and when we're up there I'll bring you back. I'm not going to. I don't trust horses. No chance am I feeding that. But anyway, it's nice to see a horse on the hills. You don't say that in the Cheviot very often. So yeah, I've got the MLD Cricket in Silpoly. It's not a great area to pitch because it's very rocky. We're on Ringchester's, an Iron Age hillfort. Very rocky, hard to get the pegs in. So one corner of the MLD is it's a bit flattened down. But in the night, the wind's going to swing round from the west to the south, so it should look a bit better in the morning. But the weather's going to be horrendous, so that'll be fun. Anyway, yeah, so MLD Cricket. Very easy to pitch if you, I suppose, used to pitching mids. It's just a solo mid XL without the door. So you can have a nice view while you're in your inner. I only brought the inner because of midges, but there'd be no chance of that, I suppose, because the wind's quite strong. Anyway, my dad's got the kettle on. We're going to have a cheese scone and a cup of coffee. I'll see you over there. Right, yeah, as per usual, I've just pitched, and actually the wind's just calming down now, so we're having one of famous my mum Liz's cheese scones. Cheers, Liz. Anyway, we'll re-energise. I'll see you later. Right, so I've put my kettle on I'm going to have my dinner now. As I mentioned before, I've had a bit of a bad back for the last 6 weeks, and so I didn't want to. Well, I wanted my backpack to be very light, so that's why I've not brought the Trangia. I'm just going to have the old real field meal, and this one is chili con carne. So I've just been in the my dad's tent there, watching the highlights of the test match, the 4th day of the 5th test, England versus India. Bit of a nail-biting finish. So they've got to go back tomorrow and get about 30 odd runs, and that'll not be easy. Anyway, we're not here to talk about cricket, are we? So yes, I'm in my new tent, the MLD cricket, watching cricket in a cricket, and I've got my inner in it, which is the Solo Mid XL inner. It's the inner I use in my Duo Mid. So the reason I got this cricket is because I'm going to sell me Trail Star, because although I love the Trail Star, the angle of the walls is very shallow, so there's loads of room, but I'm always like rubbing up against the walls, and when I use it in the winter, which is when I generally use it, you end up getting a bit wet. So the cricket's got much steeper walls, so it feels a lot more like my Duo Mid really. But it's basically just a Solo Mid XL with no door, as I was saying before. But so far, it's dead easy to pitch. Feels like I've got loads of room. I always like these minimal tents, so they're very light and they're quite modular, so you can just put a floor in it, or you can put an inner net in it. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get along great with this. And I was tempted to get the yellow because it's my favourite colour, but I wanted to get a shelter that was a bit more subtle or stealthy if I ever want to do like a multi-day hike, and I might be pitching my tent somewhere which is a bit more dodgy, you know, a bit more lower down. Anyway, I'll stop waffling. I'm gonna get me dinner ready, and then I'll bring you back when I'm tasting it. We'll do a bit of a taste test, because I don't think I've ever had the chili con carne one before. Right, anyway. Kettle's boiled, right. Give it a bit of a whiz up, and then it says 8 minutes, but I'm going to give it longer. Probably put a bit more water in than at once and leave it longer. Don't want any crunchy bits. Right, yep, so 8 minutes. So we'll give it probably about 15, I reckon. Right, so that's had about, well, nearly 15 minutes. So we'll give it a mix up and then we'll try it. So, chili con carne. Yep, very nice. They're always nice, these ones, to be honest. Yep, like baby food, but very tasty. Definitely got a bit of spice to it. Not as nice as my chili con carne, but it'll do. So I'll enjoy this, and I'll see you when I'm ready for bed. Well, it's getting dark. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. So I'm in my quilt, and I think it's about time to say night night. So I might read my book for a little bit, and then I'll see you in the morning. Right, night night. Well, morning. It's about 10 to 6. I woke up about maybe half an hour ago. and it was raining heavy by then. And the wind doesn't seem too bad, but that's because we've pitched strategically, so we're sheltered from the wind. But I think it is definitely gusting out there. It's just that we're sheltered, that's all. Anyway, I've got the kettle on. I'm going to have some porridge and a cup of coffee, and then we'll probably be not hanging around really, because like I said, it's not very nice. Well, yeah, the weatherman was right. They're very good at getting bad weather right, I've noticed. Not so good at getting the good weather right. So, just as well we did pitch behind this Iron Age hill fort, because it's protected us from this southerly wind, Storm Floris. So, I'm going to drop the tent now and get packed up. Well, we're all packed up, as you can see. All I've left is flat grass. So that was ring chesters in Storm Floris.
Again, another storm.
I must say, now I've got out the tent, it's the rain stopped, which is great, and I think we've been protected by this mound here, which is part of the Iron Age hill fort. So we've got those ancient people to thank for that. Anyway, did you enjoy that day?
Yeah, good.
Just a good camp. A simple Cheviot camp, but we're going to head back to the car now before we get drenched. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
See ya.
Ta-ra.